All right, guys, welcome on in. We're going to be doing more Frostmaiden tonight. Everyone's pretty much already in. Gonna kind of hop in there to chat. So we all leveled up and whatnot, and dealt with that kind of stuff. So without further ado, I will undeafen and we shall jump in with the group.
Of the waves, I'm like, I've never fucking seen this.
Yeah, I was trying to tell you about that earlier, but you didn't seem to be paying attention.
All right, I'm back.
I'm almost never paying attention.
All right, now
I noticed.
Now that you're back, I have a question. If you shit on your hands, does that do extra poison damage or disease damage?
What is that question?
Why are we talking about this?
I think neither. I think you have to roll for it because
This is not Elden Ring.
because you'd have to roll for
Henry
resistance.
is a weird bard.
It's not a bard.
I'm not a bard.
Well,
I guess I am a weird bard.
Parents always have a resistance to that particular attack, so
True.
True.
Lol.
I've been barfed on way more times than I care to count today.
Can confirm.
if you've never slept in for 5 minutes longer than normal and wondered, gosh, it's quiet today, only to find something awful scribbled on the wall, and it's not paint, you will never understand the horror.
It's the fear of a parent of, oh my fucking god, it's quiet. What is wrong?
Yes, it's too quiet.
Amazing.
Yeah, the one time my parents trusted me when I was younger to do an adult thing. I was like 7. I woke them up because it was like Christmas, and I wanted them out of bed. So my dad said, "It's fine. I'll get out of bed once someone makes coffee." Well, I didn't know how to use a coffee maker.
What's up, Broken? Long time no see, man. And it's all good. I appreciate the thought, though. I hope your stream went well.
Or down coffee soaked floor on Christmas.
Ooh.
Oh no.
Oh no. Hey,
So-
speak with animals. That spell I don't need.
So when Cody and I were engaged and I first came up to meet his family and stay for like the weekend for Christmas, his parents learned very quickly why I don't belong in a kitchen, because I flooded their kitchen because I forgot to turn the sink off.
Oh, sweet.
And then I was also trying to open like a salad dressing for something, and I couldn't get the top off, and then it just shot all over the ceiling and the counters and all of the appliances, and it was great.
You started squeezing the bottle.
I didn't.
I've been doing all right. I've had some like major life events happen recently, not the great kind. So I'm hanging in there. I'm gonna be real honest with you. But we gotta get by. And D&D is one of my comfort things, so we shall do it. And there's a shout out for you. If anybody else is watching, go follow Broken at Best. He's a talented musician and a damn good what is that game called? Something Gate. No, I can't. Splitgate. Damn good Splitgate player. So if you haven't followed him, seen his stuff before, follow him. He's also on TikTok at the same name. No, you're decent. You're good. I played with you. You can't say that. You're just biased. Oh, of course.
You go into the little eye thing to like drag and drop stuff.
Hopefully we start
That's
soon.
because either
Everyone's
Red
just
doesn't
bullshitting at the
have
moment.
the source material, or you don't on Roll20.
I probably don't, and I'm okay with
Wall
it.
of Water
It's
is.
PHB though.
Yeah, you have to
Oh,
buy
yeah,
the PHP on Roll20. Don't you guys remember? You all pitched in to buy me that on Roll20.
Yeah, but
Yeah. Also, half the spells that are in PHP, which Roll20 says is like the baseline, half the spells aren't there.
Yeah, Roll20 doesn't use PHB, it uses SRD.
Yeah.
that's right.
Oh.
And
Almost
I'm
every
sorry,
other wall of spell is here aside from Wall of Water.
I'm a cheap bastard. I'm not buying all this shit on Roll20
No,
after
you're
D&D
fine.
Beyond again.
No.
You're fine. You're valid. I hate Roll20.
The cherry picking of Roll20 is annoying.
One
It
could
is a
say
little-
she's vehement.
Anyways, let's see if we can get something done, unless we're going to wait until after I have to go fight my laundry machine again.
Oh no. What do you
Bring a noise.
Henry, you were late. Guess what?
Recap.
Chicken butt.
Yes. Caps and chicken butts. Go, Henry. Go.
All right. So we're traveling with a merchant caravan up towards fucking it was started with an H. I can't remember the name of it. Town. If I see the map, I can say that. We're traveling up to the far north. Along the way, we make camp. I keep getting this mixed up. Highlander, that's it. Highlander trying to convert everyone and anyone that will listen to him to his god. Late into the night, as we were making camp, setting up watch. During watch, a couple of people smelled blood and didn't really think of anything of it. Just continued our watch. Eventually, we started hearing ruckuses in the darkness to find barbarian-esque people coming to raid us, and we quickly dispatched them, only for a motherfucking dragon to show up. With some quick work, Henry managed to put the baby in a cage and throw away the key.
We put babies in
and then
cages.
I used Phantasmal Force? Yeah, Phantasmal Force to make the dragon think it was just in a stone box. So the dragon just sat there trying to escape, and it kept failing. We kind of just eventually poked it down. While that was happening, two Dwargar snuck up on us and managed to free the dragon for a round by dispelling our magic with Papaya taking care of most of the Duragar. We managed to kill off the rest of the Duragar and the dragon, and only to find that there is an imposter among us, and they have ice knifed one of the NPCs I forget the name of in their sleep, and now we're trying to find out who's sus. And we managed to level
The
up.
answer is everybody.
Everybody's sus.
Everybody
Looking
says.
kind of sus there.
How the day started versus how the day ended.
Oh.
Happy baby, sick baby.
Bouncy baby.
Passed out.
Bouncing Betty?
No,
And
none of
cats.
those.
Keep the bouncy Betty away from the bouncing baby.
What if I eat the bouncing Betty?
And just FYI, I just call any child that can punt a baby.
Yes.
That's fine. We've been calling Kyrie a toddler, and I just now realized that they're not actually a toddler after they turn 3, and she just turned 5, but it's probably fine.
It's okay.
I was like, what do you call a 5-year-old? And Google said, a preschooler. And I said, well, that's not fun.
Yes.
Not fun.
Danger zone? I don't.
We're identifying their age based on their schooling.
I guess. I don't know. We've just been calling her a toad since she was like 2.
Call them danger.
I call them trouble.
That too. And the cats.
Pounds.
I enjoy my floofs.
Should we name it after Chaos or Fortune?
What?
The cat.
It's the goddess of luck.
Yeah. Yeah.
And she's the most chaotic creature I have ever met in my freaking life.
I love her. I appreciate her.
What are their names?
Well, there's Beans, who is the yellow
Yeah, I know
one.
beans.
And then there's Tamora.
Hey, why are their names Beans?
Because
I got the little beans.
so I was dropping an order off to a client one day earlier this year, maybe it was last year, and I had Kyrie with me, and this client had just had a plethora of kittens, and I told Kyrie if she could catch one, she could keep it, thinking she wouldn't catch one.
Oh,
So she
that was your
caught him
first
and threw him in my car, and his name is Jelly Beans, but we just call him Beans,
Beautiful.
unless she's mad at him. He is literally the most tolerant cat I have ever met in my life. And he will do anything for cuddles.
Good. Hands, beans, a sniper. You know what to do.
Oh no.
This was the situation after we struck our show last night because our musical is officially over.
Well, everybody, do y'all want to deal with your murder mystery or just go to bed?
They already
I don't-
partially dealt with it.
I don't think anyone is going to feel safe going to bed.
Umbra's going back to sleep.
Well, on that note, you can. Can I get perception checks from everybody?
What's it called?
You want to score before or after I go to bed?
Probably before, because you are also on the wrong side of the river, Umbra.
Well, yeah.
You
I'll
don't
move
want to.
myself back to the right side here in a sec.
You don't want parts of dragon.
Not at the moment, no.
Dragon's a rare treat. It'll be gone by morning.
Papaya.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
Nice.
Cold will keep it fresh.
There's not the cold you got to worry about. Or the decomp.
That's fine. I'll be okay. Oof. I don't think I see anything.
Well, oh, hold on.
As per usual, Papaya sees everything.
You don't. It's not that you see anything. It's you get advantage on hearing too, or is it just smell?
Me?
Yeah.
I think it's both. Let me see. It's hearing as well.
Well, it's just Umbra that doesn't hear wolves on the wind. Papaya, you rolled high enough, you'd know that those are not normal wolves. They're bigger.
To catch enough of like to be able to actually hear what they're saying, or is it just a general howl?
You just hear howls. You don't really hear what they're saying, but you know that they're not the normal, ordinary wolves howling.
Hmm.
Is it the? Are they the
Say a bit
sounds of
vigilant
war?
tonight.
All right, somebody's got a TV that I need help with because it sounds like there's an awful lot of people talking all at once.
Sorry,
I think somebody just has background noise.
Ah,
I
it's
think
Jen.
it's Jenny.
Is it me?
The TV.
Oh, it is. Yeah, sorry about that. Kids and family walls are very thin and can't do much about it.
Have you considered dumb?
Yeah, part of the
Have you
problem
considered
is that,
a localized?
the thing is I even have noise suppression on too.
You just might need to change its sensitivity a little bit.
If I did, it would be to the point you could not hear me.
Huh.
That is the only way you're not hearing that background noise, because the problem is that it is practically next to my mic, because
Oof.
the wall that my computer is on is the same wall that my sister has her TV.
Ah, have you considered a localized power?
All right, I appreciate you hopping in. You have a
Well,
great
then
night.
I couldn't play.
I
No,
said
you just
localized.
picked the
I
right
meant
fuse.
Very localized.
Extremely local.
Like unplugging the plug localized.
And
Now you gotta
I'll
go for
see
the
if I
breaker.
I'll see if I can fix it a little bit so it's not catching so much of it.
Thing is, you
That
go
work?
for the breaker, and if you got
Because on the bright side, they don't have their TV
yeah, I don't hear anything.
too loud for once. So yeah, okay, that should work. I might
Yeah, I
cut
think
out
it's
a little
working.
bit, but it should be fine.
Your sound is fine.
We'll just have to
We
be
shall
careful.
use context clues.
You're not cutting out at all though.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, that's good.
Sound fine.
Monsieur DM,
Okay.
do I know if, when it comes to Bert, has he expressed any hatred for the undead at all?
What about the undead?
Has he expressed any dislike for undead at all? Brick.
I get the feeling, judging by some of the art on his wagon, he probably really dislikes undead.
Oof.
You can roll a history check, but I imagine it's come up on your journey. Or get creative, make undead, see what happens.
Bet.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Henry's gonna leave the tent and go find Umbra.
You'd probably see Umbra just floating back up the cliff and then walking to her tent.
I'll
She's see-through.
You're see-through?
Yeah.
Interesting.
I think it's ethereal, technically, but yeah.
Ethereal. Yeah.
opaque.
I mean, I'm not over there. That's just interesting to me as a person. I didn't know that was a thing in D&D.
It is homebrew.
Got it.
It is a thing in D&D at base. It's just usually requires spells
Or items.
or items.
Mm-hmm.
Or certain monsters. But Henry's gonna go up to you. Umbra, can I have a moment?
I'm fairly tired, but I suppose I can spare an extra.
Someone here is decided to take advantage of the situation and decided to off one of our travel companions.
Link. Fortunate.
Knife, magical knife to the chest.
Do you have anything that would cause such an attack, or perhaps any evidence in particular?
That I don't have, but I plan to get it. I need your help. I need you to let me take a rest for the moment, but after I'm done, I want you to go talk to each of anyone that you might think could have done it while I'm nearby. Talk to them about what happened, and I'll listen in and probe their thoughts.
You want me, the most unapproachable person in this entire caravan, to go approach people and be like, hey, do you know anything what happened? I'm not intimidating or anything, don't worry about it.
Mainly, I'm asking you because you are the most intimidating one, and you're a bit eye-catching, so they won't be noticing me nearby. And I am fairly certain you were not the one that did this.
I could have, although I have no interest in assaulting our traveling compatriots. They serve me great benefit being alive.
But I'd rather not close my eyes with a backstabber nearby. So, if you could do this favor for me, I'd be very much appreciated.
Can it wait till morning, please?
We could wait till morning, but I'd rather get it done now. If I have a moment to reprieve myself, I can, an hour or so, recenter, and we can do that then, before going back to bed.
I would prefer just to go back to bed. I don't think we're in further immediate danger.
Well, there's also the wolves nearby.
What wolves? I would have heard wolves. I didn't hear any wolves.
Well, there's some strange wolves on the wind. You might have misconstrued it as howling, just the howling winds, but that was definitely some sort of animal.
As much as I would like to help you with this, I would prefer to be prepared if something bad went wrong.
Alright.
Also, when it comes to assassins, they have tendency not to hang around once they've hit their mark, so I don't think we'll be in any danger of being stabbed in our sleep.
True, unless it was one of our traveling companions.
If it makes you feel any more comfortable, I can just set up an alarm in front of our tent, or rather in it, around it.
Alright. I'm still going to go talk to the centaur woman, Papaya, about this. See if she'll aid me. Good night. Do set up the alarm, though. And I'll leave.
While he goes to talk, I'm just gonna take 10 minutes and ritual cast alarm before going back to bed in the tent. So it should cover the entirety of it.
I'll carefully step over Mr. Corpse and
Pardon me.
Excuse me. Sorry. Just pardon me. Don't need to interrupt. Papaya,
Yes.
would you be willing to help me find whoever did that? And gestured towards the corpse.
I suppose I was thinking of looking into it.
I have a.
I
You
do
go
find it curious. It seems that whoever did that, they used a, well, a more refined spell.
Mm-hmm. If my studies are correct, that would have been an ice knife spell.
Would have, but it's more refined than that. It's closest to an ice knife, but as somebody who can use it, it's something stronger than that.
Mystic arts weren't my main area of focus, but I see your point.
I suppose if ice javelin was a thing.
Oh. Looks like Red's going to be therapy.
He should be back shortly. He just put that a while ago.
Oh, did he? I just noticed
a
it.
while ago.
Oh.
That's fine.
Well done, Quiz.
The only thing we'll have to wait on is if you plan on interrogating any of the NPCs.
Yeah. But yeah, I'll just run you by the same plan of you talk, or we. I just need to recenter myself, aka short rest, to and then you talk to them while I probe their minds for any incriminating thoughts.
Well, on that note, are y'all
Henry
trying to short rest?
I'm going back to my long rest.
Henry would like to take a short rest so that we can find who the culprit for this murder is before going to bed.
Mortice, are you still playing with the dragon?
Oh yeah, you
Brad.
grabbed that thing.
I would grab some scales before I left. I would assume that everybody else is gonna come and grab shit before things ate the carcass, but it seems nobody cares about the parts of the dragon.
Well,
I completely forgot about the dragon.
That's what I was saying earlier. I was like, y'all need to come get this shit before it's gone. It's not
yeah,
me that's gonna take it all. It's gonna be nature that reclaims it all.
Yeah, Henry has a little more pressing issues that he wants to take care of first.
Yeah, it's not every day you see a dragon, but you know, murder happens
you
fairly
don't know
often in
Henry's-
D&D.
You don't know
Before
Henry's
we go
life.
on with that, the feathery one is still out in the woods. I'm going to go fetch him.
Alright, you do that and I'll stay not in this tent. I'm gonna go back to Umbra's and mine tent and take a short rest in there.
alright, so that's an hour. You know that, right?
Uh-huh. If
Okay.
I get interrupted, I'll get interrupted.
Papaya's wandering the dark.
The owl person. No, I'm not. I'm using a torch.
On that note, then, Hannah, can you roll a D100 for me?
Potentially. How do I do that?
We need to mark that down.
On the far left-hand side, there's a
I did.
where that. Yes,
Did that do good?
it's either good. It's either really good or really bad.
Really bad.
It's a big number. You
Well-
Uh-huh. But the thing is big number good or big number bad?
it's a
The
big
blizzard
number.
doesn't
I either
seem to be
missed
getting any worse
something
or any
was
better.
hit big.
Okay,
Was-
all right.
I was gonna say I think I rolled around the same.
Wait, the wizard? The one that was stabbed?
Blizzard.
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 Oh,
With a B.
Blizzard. Okay, sorry.
You know the thing you get at Dairy Queen?
Yes.
There's ice
The
cream
one
on
that-
the.
The
I
wizard
wish
yeah,
gets
the one-
back
thing we
up.
got at Dairy Queen.
There's ice
that
cream in
makes
these
the game a lot
hills.
easier.
Right.
Yeah, and I love it when they flip it upside down. It's just so cool.
Anybody ever see it fall? I have not.
Nope.
Same.
I've
See
seen a
it
video, but
fall
I've never had
fairly
it.
often.
Really? Like after they've made it right there in front of you?
Local Dairy Queen is not so great.
Oof.
Aw.
It's also not local, so, you know.
It's supposed to be free if it falls.
Well, I sure ain't paying for it when it hits their floor.
No, the replacement. Like they give you your money back, I believe. Supposed to. Moving on.
How unlucky would you have to be to have that shit fall like 4 times
Oof.
in a row?
At that point,
Either-
that's not luck. That's just poor skills.
Your machine's not set cold enough.
Yeah.
See, the thing is, I never really get a blizzard. I only get a milkshake. So if they tip that thing upside down, it's falling.
Yeah, we don't like accept you in your answer anymore. So
I wonder if anyone's done it with just from sheer muscle memory.
I guarantee it.
I wouldn't doubt it. Somebody on their like 8th, 9th hour of working overtime turns over somebody's Coke Zero.
No.
And we can see those rolls.
11.
Oh, I mean,
Just letting you know.
that's fine.
He's throwing
I'm gonna-
snowbanks at us.
I mean,
I-
we have no
Kinda
context for
curious
the
as to
roll.
why that D20 looks like a hit.
Huh. Curious.
What's everybody doing before I go do DM shit?
I'm sitting in Umbra's tent,
Okay,
looking over my book.
I gotta remind y'all, you're in a stressful situation, and none of your tokens are where you say they are.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
I don't know
What?
what I'm doing.
Technically be off
Just put your tokens where. Yeah, I was gonna say.
My
That's okay,
token
you're right
is
where
where
I'm
it
at.
should be.
Hannah, I moved yours because we're pretending you're sleeping in Brick's cart.
Okay,
Unless you want it to be somewhere else because you're here now.
that's fine. I can stay in the cart because I don't have a tent.
I mean,
You
you
apparently
should
slept
be.
through a dragon fight. Man, you're a heavy sleeper.
You should
I
be
am
using
IRL actually.
my tent
I
because
wish.
I gave my tent to your character so you could have a tent to sleep in for the night.
Yeah,
I
and
just
me and
assumed you
Umbra are
took it
sharing.
back.
Man.
But yeah, my token's where it should be.
Same now.
I see darkness.
I had a slight feeling this was gonna happen with the equipment, and it's slightly annoying, but whatever. I'll just have a note off to the side telling me what's what.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Yeah, all I see is black.
Yeah. I'm over where.
Put your token on the. Put your token on the map.
I don't see a map. I just see dark.
Put your
It's just
token in the
black.
dark.
Oh,
Literally, your token will give you light.
yeah.
Just click and drag your
Why
name.
not? It's not doing it.
Make sure you get it into the square.
Into what square? Am I
Hannah
on the
should
map?
be able to see everything. Yeah?
Now I can. I'm in the fire, apparently.
You're just
Where
next.
you should be.
No. Hey, come on, Boogie. Hello.
We were out of wood, so we decided to burn your fuzzy brother.
Oh wait, am I on here twice? I think
You are
maybe I
now.
put myself on here twice. I'm in the river and I'm in the fire.
Polar
Do you want to be
opposites.
freezing or burning?
There's no in between.
Do you want one extreme or the
No in between.
We don't do reasonable requests here.
Nope.
Apparently, my bugbear also had the flu. I'm just sleeping a lot.
Method acting, love it.
It was narcolepsy this time, not the wizard.
We don't have a wizard.
Gosh dang it,
So
Cody.
it has to
Wow,
be
I see how it is.
Hey, you're not a wizard. Does your character thing say wizard? No, it says weird.
It says
Death Lord
necromancer,
thing.
but I'm mechanically a wizard.
So my statement
Do
was
you
not.
have a brain, or does it say Brian?
It says brain, but with an
Brain?
extra 5 E's at the end.
The life of Brian.
Life of Brienne.
Life of Brenda.
Have any of you watched the animated Igor movie?
I have.
I
Okay.
believe so.
So you got the reference then.
I did.
Okay. Good. It's a brain in a jar, and it says Brian instead of brain.
Yes. It is beautiful.
Everybody's doing their stuff. Mortiz.
I don't know where this
Assaulted.
thing is that I'm sleeping in, but
You can pick a tent, basically.
oh, I thought I was in the cart.
I can put you back in the cart. I figured you wanted to help somebody interrogate people. Since you
I
can look all
slept through
scary.
it, so I don't know what I'm interrogating.
Remember we told you somebody got murdered by an ice knife.
Has somebody filled me in at that point, or am I still just half
We're-
asleep and confused?
Okay, when we say you're asleep, it just means you weren't here. You secretly know everything that happened.
So we're gonna hand
That's just-
wave it. You know everything.
You know
but because-
everything. That's just our way of saying you weren't here.
That was our excuse
Yeah.
for justifying why your character was not doing anything.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't mean you were actually asleep. You just didn't do anything. You know, you like
Hello.
cast
I'm
cantrips.
autistic, and you have to be literally with me.
Can we explain?
So, sleep means I put you on autopilot because I'm a lazy DM and I'm not going to play your character when you're not here. But you know that Red X dude is dead. He got the giant ice sword through him and it's still in there. You
In
know
the
about
big
the
tent.
dragon? In the big tent. If you want to investigate and look for clues. The Holy Rollies found inquisitive information, so they're off having a heyday with their heresy.
Can I take the sword?
You are the first one to say that. I need you to... Are you sure you want to touch the sword?
There are consequences for all of your actions. FYI.
Are you wearing gloves?
I have fur.
He's
No,
warning you that
Is
you're
that a
touching
yes
a.
or a no?
He's warning you that you're touching
I
a crime
understand.
scene.
Yes, I understand. Hang on.
Whoop, whoop.
Do I have clothes on at all? That is the question.
It is your character. You tell
Yeah.
us.
Let's say we can't decide that one for you. Did you come out in your skivvies? We don't know. Do you have
Are you
skivvies? We
wearing
don't
a
know.
bath towel?
Do you
Do you
sleep naked?
feel that you're like a Disney character where you're just a bugbear and you don't wear clothes?
Yeah, here's the thing. Most by lore, unfortunately, most depictions of bugbears, particularly male bugbears, they don't really care for that much clothing.
They don't
I know,
need
but
it.
we're in a.
Also run the Arctic.
It's true. We are in a tundra.
I just
You
said
should
that.
probably be wearing.
Oh, you
Are
cut
you-
out. Sorry.
Wearing your cold weather clothes right now.
Yes. So I would have some type of like leather glove or something one.
All right, so roll a Constitution save with advantage then.
Oh, buddy.
I think her character would wear a oversized large red shirt and carry around a pot of honey.
Jesus.
Love it.
That's a Pooh Bear, not a Bugbear.
What
Nope,
save
too late.
a con save?
Constitution.
And yeah. Oh no.
It's a 13.
Oof.
You had advantage.
Yes.
I need you to take a moment.
And make a new character.
Could you roll
this new character sheet?
Could you roll 4d6? Okay, could you roll 4d6 again?
Ports Cavan into the Arctic.
Okay. Now let's roll it again with plus.
See, y'all are kind of joking, but I need somebody that's not Hannah to roll 5d6 for me.
Got you.
Oh, I'm not rolling them?
No.
I should not roll those.
I
I
got
got
it.
you.
We
Roll
someone
low.
with bad luck. Hun!
I'm sorry.
So
You are
you
not-
take
I mean, that's not
9.
terrible.
I mean, it's average.
You
It is
take
average.
9 cold damage.
No, that's not bad.
See?
And that comes out of my hit points, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Does that go away after a while?
Maybe.
When you... Oh,
Whenever you get a long
Maybe.
rest, you'll get all your hit points back, but you need to have an uninterrupted one first.
It's walking
Or talk
in
to
the-
one of your local friendly clerics or druids.
If I remember correctly, I think I'm tapped on spell slots, or at least close to.
You should be. And you're off with Mortice, which reminds me, Mortice, give me a d20.
20.
Okay.
Wow.
Did I at least get to keep the sword out of that?
It is a giant long sword made of ice, and it hurts to hold on to it.
Did it like pull it out at all?
Oh no, you pulled it out, you're holding it, but it's covered with a thin sheen of blood, and it's starting to drip.
so
Are
it's
there
slowly
any, like-
melting.
Characters or anything that I see along the blade?
Nope, just looks almost like a sword made of glass, except it's super cold and it's probably ice.
Okay, I'm gonna just drop it.
You drop it?
I just drop it.
Oof.
So the ice vanishes and blood stains the snow. What else would you like to do?
Oh,
I'm gonna be honest, I thought for a second, I thought we were going to see the other half to the ice knife.
I did too.
I warned you all, it is like an ice knife, and none of you rolled good enough to know what spell it was. It is
Yeah,
close to ice knife.
I wasn't present, so I
that's why
I
I
didn't
had
roll.
Aya say what she did, which is it's kind of like ice knife, but because you told me it was like something stronger than ice
It's-
knife.
Yep, that's a hint, but none of you rolled
Did-
it. So
I
that's
like
all
like what you
did.
called it, Jen. Ice javelin.
That was like the best thing I could like. I feel like she would say it. Like, you know, if ice javelin was a thing.
did anything change with the body when I pulled it out?
You can no longer see a giant hunk of ice pinning him to the ground. So there's still blood under him. It's starting to coagulate and freeze into the snow. He's got a frosted over big ol' stab wound. And he's slowly starting to turn blue already.
Did it seem like all of that happened really quickly after the knife came out, though? Or was that already in the process?
Most of that was ongoing, and now you've pulled the sword out. Ow, that hurts. The body seems unchanged, but still colder than it should be for how recently you think he died.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Unless you would like to poke around with the corpse more.
I mean, I could like roll it over, I guess.
Do you want to?
Throws it in the river.
Roll it over.
That- This is a buried at sea moment.
Certainly could.
You want to throw him in the river.
Oh, amazing. I love it.
All right. We'll come back to you. Mortis,
Now, what did I roll?
you have 20 minutes to get as much out of that dragon as you want. Besides what you've already found, so...
I think all that's
Think of
left
your
is
shopping
I met
list.
up with them.
is
I already met up with them at this point.
Oh yeah, she said she was coming towards me. Like,
Yeah, because
I think you were gone when she said that.
Yeah, I think Papaya would prefer not to have a party mate walk by themselves to the camp with wolves out and about. It doesn't matter how big and strong you are, a pack of wolves is not something to be fucked with.
Yeah, 1 pack.
Okay, 1 pack. That's assuming it's 1 pack. Anyway,
Most of you rolled high enough, you think it's more than 1.
and I'm aware that they don't sound like normal wolves.
You are really sure that they are not normal wolves, and they are definitely bigger than what a wolf should be.
Yeah, I'm heading over to fetch Mortis then.
But anyways, Mortis.
I'll grab probably as many scales as I can. Maybe
Strength check.
Bone or 2.
Oop.
Can I use
Which
my
bone?
dex? I don't know.
You got to sell me on how you're going to use your dex, but and what bones you're going for. But go for it.
I was gonna say my dex because I'm a dex-based character, and I can use it for my sword for some reason. That's all.
What are you doing?
Just pulling out.
How do you carve this dragon up? Go.
I don't need to. I've already carved it up. I'm just yanking fucking scales now.
Yeah. Are you going to use strength or dex?
I mean, I prefer dex, but
Well, how do you make dex work to get more scales?
I twist them.
You're not going to just
What is
fillet the
dex?
dragon?
I've already filleted the dragon. I did it straight.
That's what I'm telling you.
Yeah, I was gonna say I did that last time.
Yeah, but you were after different shit last time. This is your last 20 minutes is what I'm
I'm just pulling at him. I'm gonna try to take him out as intact as possible, and that's about it. Because I've got everything else. This is just gonna be possible armor for people if they need it and whatnot.
roll a d8.
8.
Wow. So you get 8 human torso size scales out of this dragon.
Louise.
Mortis, Papaya, roll perception.
$18 if it's still sound counts.
No, but it's vision and you can see in the dark, so I'll let you use your 18.
You have a torch on, so.
Papaya, you're not able to see in the dark, right?
Indeed, but I lit a torch.
Well, Mortis is just going to notice eyes out in the distance, and you will see that they are red. Lots of eyes.
Yep. Time to go.
Karonk, what are you up to?
I rolled the body over.
Rolling the body.
Listen, my bugbear isn't very smart, y'all.
You are well aware.
You're doing better than the investigator who decided he needs a catnap is.
He needs a what?
He needed his catnap.
I need a cat nap.
I thought you said he needed to pet a cactus. I was like, where is there a cactus here?
Yeah,
Hold on.
we have a few people with good investigations too. Because I have an 8 in it.
Rick would keep a cactus, but he's not smart enough to keep it inside the cart where it's warm, so it's more like a cactus statue now.
Cactus pop.
Wait,
It's
Since
the
cactus
theory
have,
of a
like-
cactus.
cactus are like mainly water, right? So wouldn't they just literally freeze solid?
It's a cactus statue at this point.
Like,
So I rolled it over and I'm looking at him. Do I need to roll investigation or something different? Or like, would I roll like a medicine?
What do you want to roll?
Did
what are
it
you trying to
stab
find
him
out?
all the way? What was the stab from the front, or did he get stabbed from the back?
Good question. That would probably be medicine.
also, you would know that because you pulled
I
the
just
knife
pulled
out.
a sword out of
Yeah.
him. I would have seen.
Which direction was the hilt?
Well, on that
They
note,
stabbed him hilt first and went
Yeah.
all the way through.
Ow.
perception.
What?
Roll perception.
He's probably want to tell you something that you're not thinking.
Well, you're pretty sure the one that had him pinned to the ground killed him.
What? Were
But
there
then,
other ones?
hold on, y'all gotta give me a minute. Because you rolled him over, it's pretty easy to see that there are 3 additional stab wounds on his back that did not come out the front. Also, you see bloody footprints that go out west.
That nobody else saw.
There's a lot of trampling over him, and yeah, like you said, you're the only one who flipped him over.
I want to look through like any pockets and things that he has, or like look at the jewelry that he's wearing.
You're late. You know that Highland has probably already robbed him of his jewelry.
Okay.
And that's what the Holy Boys are having their heresy discussion for.
Okay. I want to drag him to the river.
All right, drag him to the river.
What am I rolling?
Nothing. Are you gonna
Okay.
throw him in the river?
Eventually, but I'm expecting people to notice me dragging him to the river.
What is it? 15
I
feet
hope
around
somebody
it?
stops you. I just hope. Your shenanigans.
Hold on. I
This-
gotta move some people.
This mystery's gonna stop right here because all evidence is about to be gone. It's just done. GG mystery. She's broken and destroyed the knife. Like all the prints on the outside are now covered in drag marks. The body's gonna be in a river.
The body's going to be half a mile
Like-
away.
There's gonna be no mystery because there's gonna be no body.
Well,
I
on that
think we
note,
know who did it. Hannah did it.
Don't bring it up.
Problem solved. Covering up her own tracks right here.
Return to the scene of the crime.
on that note, I guess.
I cannot believe this. The sad part is I don't know Hannah realize how sus she looks right now. She's just like, I'm just gonna investigate. I'm gonna keep the body cold so it doesn't. And realistically, it's just floating off into the distance, like a Yeti cooler, just going.
This body needs a proper burial. Let's do a Viking burial.
Hannah,
On
I
that
adore
note-
all your characters.
I
Yeah,
love
like a
the
little
Ones
shenanigans.
that you have to DM.
Goddamn chaotic little gremlin over here.
The Eric Cockroach was amazing from that one shot.
All right.
Crayon
Can
it.
everyone roll
Yeah.
me 2d20?
2d20.
Does that include me?
Yep, Hannah gets to
Do
roll
the
2
wolves
as well.
smell it? I'm suddenly attacked by ravenous
Oof.
wolves. Oof.
Well,
Wait, did I only roll one?
Yeah, you need another one.
I need one more from Hannah.
I rolled double.
Wow. 1 in a 20. That's funny.
Okay, so one of the fighters doesn't see shit. Yep, both the holy boys are too busy doing whatever they're doing to notice anything. Most of the NPCs don't see anything. Hannah, would you like to drag him 15 more feet?
Did
No, they're
any
actually gonna get
not,
away with
nobody here
No.
nobody here is paying attention to me?
Two of us aren't even at camp.
No. What you all rolled for is you rolled for different NPCs who apparently don't notice anything.
Wait, there was
So you're
three that were above 20. They didn't see anything?
I can't tell you who saw what, so you don't know. Nobody appears to be reacting. How's that?
The imposter.
I mean, I'm
Um,
not there, so.
When I get to the edge, do I see anything like over the ledge to the river?
You see the river. You hear a bunch of gurgling. You
I
see
just
the
push,
into the
I would
river he
just push
goes.
the body in.
Why? Why? Why?
I just imagined the perfect whoever killed him is the one that got the 20, and just
Yeah.
see Hannah just carry the body over, and he's just like mouth agape, like, "Oh my god, what's going
That's
on?"
it.
And just see Hannah kicks him over, and he's like, "This is perfect. This is perfect. I didn't have to do anything."
This
I'm
campaign
scot-free.
just got 3 weeks shorter. We're like 3 modules. Just you know what? He's probably Red's gonna go and take those modules and just go throw them in an actual river. Just let them go.
Mage.
Okay, now I went back to the tent and now I'm going to sleep.
Hold on, you gotta go hang out
I want to
on the river.
go to bed with a dead.
Yeah.
Hold on, you threw your guy in the river. Then we gotta cycle through everybody else.
Yeah, so we're with the wolves, right?
I cannot
Hold
believe
on.
you right now. I just can't.
I'm really glad that my plan has nothing to
You
do with
know,
me.
I appreciate how committed to the bit you are.
Mortis has no clue. He never even saw a body. He's gonna think you're all crazy talking about a dead guy.
Well, I have some bad news.
Why did you
Ortiz
move
is
me
probably
back?
never gonna see it now.
That's what I'm saying. He's like, what
He's
dead guy?
just walking. No. Ortiz is just walking back to camp and just sees the silhouette of a person in the river floating by.
Oh yeah, because I would see it probably in the distance.
Wait, no, wait. Which direction is the river floating?
It's flowing northwest.
It's got to be going up because look at the foam around the rocks. It's going up to the map.
Well, I
And
just
so
fed
it's
the
going
wolves.
away from us. Damn
Sorry.
it! It would be so funny if we were walking back. We just.
It passes by us. That's where we're going.
Hi, how are you?
It's just like what? You just see it was just papaya. What? What?
You know what? For shits and giggles, yeah. The
Oh,
two
God.
of you who aren't at camp, roll your own perception. See if you hear this.
See if you see the aftermath.
17. Okay, all right. Oh,
14.
yeah, come on. No, 14. That's right. It's sight.
It's sight.
Nope. Neither of you see anything.
Okay.
Of course.
Because
Body.
Papaya, you are more than 80 feet away from camp, and your torch only gives you 40 feet of light.
Ugh.
Also,
Did you
the
move me
river
up?
gets a turn. Yeah, I moved you because you gotta wait for everybody else. Then you can
Oh,
go
gosh
storm
dang
into
it.
the tent. All right. Okay, so who's doing what?
Me just suspiciously sitting in the trees.
Are you in the tree?
That's where you put me, was in the trees instead of like in the open.
I mean,
Let me just
You
hide
can drag
my
your
back
own-
here in this
You can
suspicious
drag your own
spot.
token.
just not into the tent.
Nope, because
Can you go like 3 squares up for me?
You know that guess about it being the person who killed them seeing it is probably right.
Yeah.
confirm or deny, but I'm sure whoever the killer is ridiculously happy with their own dumb luck.
That is like, my god, divine levels of intervention for their shit
Halfling's
to
luck?
I applaud thee. You just made someone's day, and it was not us.
I don't know. You've made my day. You've destroyed Henry's faith in humanity. You've taken the last shred of hope of humanity Henry had, and you just took it and right in front of him and just
Counterpoint: the bugbear did it. Humanity didn't have shit to do with this.
faith in humanoids.
Fuck. So, I think I'm just gonna head back to the camp east now, away from the wolves.
Oh no,
Aren't the wolves also to the west?
you don't know.
Behind us.
Would you like to
Oh,
roll your
okay.
perception and see if you roll high enough to know what direction they are now?
I don't know. I'm not even allowed to walk back to the tent.
You can drag
Well,
your
no,
own
I
token.
let you have your big your thing, so I gotta let everyone else see what they want to do for their 20-minute window.
I did all of that in 20 minutes.
Quietly, no less.
Cool. I thought
Very
about playing the
unquiet
maracas
thing to
for
do.
him while he was going down the river.
Outstanding. Give me a performance check.
Your character's like 5, right? Like years old.
Is now.
I know.
There's
You
my
know what?
perception for the wolves and my
You
performance
know-
for the maracas.
You know whoever killed them is gonna buy a lottery ticket after this, right?
No, the thing is, you don't buy a lottery ticket after doing something like that because you just used up all your luck for the rest of your life.
Okay.
So Hannah,
Yes.
your performance. What are you performing?
I'm just sad shaking some maracas.
A barrel
Okay.
right for the corpse.
Give me a D6.
A decent.
Come on. So you are playing the loudest, saddest maraca song ever.
Can maracas be sad? Yes, they can.
These
Yes.
ones are. The
I don't
rest
have
of you
anything
that
on
can
my
hear
desk
it,
to
it
shake.
sounds a lot closer to like the Michaels Myers theme. One of those horror movie like the killer's having a heyday wherever they are. Hannah doesn't know where the wolves are, but she swears she can hear laughter on the wind.
I'm just here trying to work on Papaya's fucking.
What
druid
direction is
totem.
the wind coming from? The east?
It is
To the
coming
left?
from the southeast.
Okay. If I were to turn around and look in that direction, would I see anybody?
No, not from where you're at yet, but you can.
Oh, I'm a fucking idiot.
Okay.
We all.
Noted.
I forgot my new class thing that I got before Papaya left.
You're short resting. You don't have anything.
No, one of my Eldritch invocation, the new Eldritch invocation I took up. I forgot to have her write her name in my book. I forgot to get her autograph. But yeah, I'm still taking the short rest.
Umbra, what are you doing?
I'm asleep.
I need you to roll perception at disadvantage.
She can't fall asleep because
You hear somebody playing maracas and are no longer asleep.
I'm gonna ignore it and then go back to bed. I will throw a blanket over my ears if I have to.
Alright, Papaya, Mortis, you come back to camp. You see the maraca bugbear disappear into the giant tent on the left side. What do you guys do?
Check to see if there's still eyes following us from earlier. Now that we're in a more prominent source of light.
There's a perception check coming for you guys.
Right. Perception right now?
Yeah, you said you were going to look for eyes, right? Unless you want to go out and investigate.
No, it was just the way you phrased it sounded like you were going to do someone else and then have us roll.
Oh, yeah, no. We gotta interact with it while you guys roll your... Oh, that's... Okay.
Jesus Christ, Papaya, will you ever roll low on this?
Alright, Hannah. Or should I say Karunk? I feel like Pooh Bear would be more fitting at this point because of the ridiculousness.
Henry's going to have.
I don't know how to play any other kind of character.
For that kind of ridiculousness, I would say like a weird mix of Eeyore and Tigger.
Henry's going to have plenty of new nicknames for you.
You don't know
Did
any
I-
of what's just happened.
Oh, he will find out.
Maybe.
What are these icons in the tent that I walked back into?
Okay, so you come back into the tent and you see the dwarf twins, Ter and Turi. You don't really know who's who. Nobody's ever bothered to point it out because they kind of go everywhere together. But they're in the tent and they're like sweeping the blood out and they're like, where'd the fucking body go? Oi! Pooh Bear! There's a body in here a little bit ago, wasn't there?
I just came in here to sleep, man.
You don't know anything
I'm gonna-
about what happened to Maze? Maze was the dead guy.
I don't know. There was a big stabby, and then there were other smaller stabbies on the other side.
Wait, smaller stabbies? Like how many?
3?
Henry, Umbra, you haven't done anything. Give me a d20 and each of you add 3 to it.
Perception check. Do we see the eyes, by the way?
Well,
So,
okay.
Mortis, you see that there's still a bunch of eyes, but Papaya, you're pretty sure that there's more eyes now than there were 20 minutes ago. Like, twice as many, and you can see shapes out roughly where you think that dragon might be.
Let's see. Hopefully that's to keep them relatively content.
Unfortunately, Pooh Bear, you're pretty sure that neither of the dwarves believes you, that you're just here to sleep.
Oh.
So they kind of, yeah, mate, yeah. And then they take off running outside the tent. You hear sounds of short, heavy footsteps disappearing to the east.
Oh.
The tent is yours. What would you like to do?
Well, I was just sitting there holding my sleeping bag.
No,
they ran
you're
away.
playing the maracas.
No, I was doing that at the river.
Oh, you put them away?
I
Well,
did
they still
put
don't
them
believe you.
away.
I'm sorry, but they still didn't believe you, and they took off running.
Okay. Did
Okay,
anything change with the like blood in the snow or anything?
No, like I said, the dwarf twins were sweeping it outside, trying to clean up their spot because they don't want to move the tent. And all the bloody-looking snow is gone, except for the drag marks leading out the east side of the tent towards the river.
What about the muddy footprints that were going to the west?
It's hard to tell. There looks like there's been a lot of activity. You still see them go outside, but then they disappear into the jumble.
Okay. I'm gonna just sit on my sleeping bag.
Would you like to go to sleep?
Job well done. I'm so good at investigating.
I'm gonna just sit here for a few minutes and meditate first.
Yeah, think about what you've done.
Give me a D10.
The murder you've covered up.
I mean, as far as Karank is concerned, like, he was helping this guy have a nice, like, burial into the afterlife.
I'm pretty sure what you did constitutes that man being in eternal torment.
Do you know what his religion was?
We'll never know.
If it's a normal religion, it's yes. If it's not a normal religion, he's probably where he wants to be.
I have a funny feeling that I'm going to be getting a visit from his ghost later.
Well, on that note, guess what?
Chicken butt?
Umbra, you said it. Roll a d20.
Oh no. Boys.
Spirits are quiet. You don't hear anything.
I hope not. I'm asleep.
Why? It would be great if you.
This
heard
time.
something. I wonder if that ghost gonna be following us now.
Probably. I mean, it's got a perfectly good channel right there asleep. It can just attach itself to me and just stick around. DM, write this down.
What?
Don't worry about it.
Oh no, you guys are again throwing all of my I think they'll do this right the hell out the window.
You're welcome.
Hannah's haunted now. That's just
This
it.
is why I expect literally nothing of my players, because the moment I expect
means
something
I
to
have a
happen, they
friend
do the
now.
opposite.
Friend, yeah, we'll go with that.
And yes, if that's what helps you sleep, Pooh
Yeah.
Bear has a friend.
Listen, I
Probably a
didn't put
murderous
stabby
one.
sticks through his body.
He didn't help though either.
Well,
You don't know that.
Wait, you're right. You're right. You helped the murderer.
I would like to point out none of us actually saw Pooh Bear during the battle when somebody was discovered murdered. We just assumed Pooh Bear was sleeping in Brick's carriage.
Oh no. Oh no, looking kind of sus there. Sussy Baka.
I would like to cast Delete Life Force on the Warlock subconsciously.
At least they will sleep well with a falsely clear conscience.
Alright. So, Papaya, Mortis, would you like to do anything about the tons of eyes outside the camp?
And they are directly looking at us, yes?
You see lots of eyes looking at you from the dark.
Can I recognize what those eyes are from, other than probably just wolves?
Give me 4 different nature checks.
4. 1, 2, 3, 4. My god, only 1 crit fail.
So, you know there's wolves out there. You know there's winter wolves. You think there's elementals, and then there's something bigger with the yellow eyes, but you don't know what it is.
She's going to inform the camp about that and just be very much on guard tonight.
Mortis, would you like to contribute to that?
Can I do some sort of check to see if I would know if these would be aggressive or if they would be preoccupied with the dragon?
Give me a performance check.
A performance check.
Well, then pick something and tell me how you're gonna do it.
How about history? Maybe I've read about them in the past.
All right, history then.
14.
Is there a reason we have a turn order?
Yep.
Do I need to be in that?
I can put you in it again.
Don't worry about
I need to-
Brick at 223 initiative.
Rick's a badass, don't worry about it.
It kept climbing throughout the entirety of the battle.
You don't understand what's going on with your roll 20. I've never seen that happen.
I tell you guys that there's lots of reasons I don't like Roll20, and some of them is it doesn't behave the way it's supposed to for me.
Do I just click initiative?
I got you. You're on there.
Yeah, no, that's
Rude. I
so
wanted to
strange.
roll for myself.
I wasn't even
Then
rolling.
roll. But you're
Do I
probably
need
going to
to
be at
just click? Do I just click initiative, or do I need to click my token first?
click initiative. Oh shit.
Ryme.
Everybody's still slower. Okay, Mortis. You and Papaya are discussing, and you're pretty sure that everything out there is hostile and hungry. Do you want to try and count how many shapes there are?
Sure.
I think it's time to wake up the camp.
Yeah, Papaya would have been going around at this point informing people that they are very much not safe and need to stay awake and guarded.
On that note, Henry, what'd you
Yeah.
do with your axe beak?
My axe beak. He would be.
Back
He would have
to
been.
a 3.
Yeah, he would have been probably tied up over here, maybe.
Oh, good. Give me a perception and a strength check for the axe beak.
Wolf. This kind of
Uh,
runaway.
I hope so.
Second.
He did say he would the second he gets the chance.
Okay, you said strength and perception?
Strength would be +2. Perception
Yeah,
would
so
be flat.
Yeah. So here's a strength. Oh god.
Wow.
And here's the perception.
Still asleep. Tied to the tree.
Better not kill Toby.
Umbra, can I get 4 d20s +4? As you roll for the other horses?
Separately or all at once?
Either way. They're all the same, +4.
Oops. Only one, not one. 17,
So-
22, and 18.
2 of the horses have disappeared in the night. And Papaya will probably discover that and let you all know that, hey, 2 of the horses are gone. And 1 saddle is missing. But how do you guys wake the camp up and let everybody know that there's shit going on outside?
Papaya would be just tapping everyone awake.
Mortiz would be shaking tents so violently that you would think a train was about to hit it.
So some people get woken up gently to bad news, and people just get woken up to bad news.
All right, who goes where and who goes first?
I'll probably go. I'm on like
What am I closest to?
the camp already, so I'll probably be handling these people.
Mortiz, you're gonna wake up the wizards and the holy boys?
I don't care who's in there. They're getting up.
So the wizards and the holy boys?
If that's who's in there.
Alright, so both the dwarves, Brick, Highland come pouring out of one carriage like, what in the hell's bloody going on out here? The wizard and his daughter are like, what in the hell?
We've got wolves. We've got to deal with them.
And Papaya, where do you go first?
Probably. So I was taking care of this half of the side, so
Do you go to the carriage or the tent first?
I guess the carriage.
Do you go in it or do you bang on it?
I shall bang on it.
Give me a strength check.
Sure. Boop. 19.
So the 2 fighters come out. And they are quite alarmed because another thing has happened.
Oh shit.
So they're quite excited as you wake up Umbra and Henry.
Would I have been able to finish the short rest?
Yeah, it's the end of an hour. You can have your short rest.
Alright.
Papaya, unless someone is bleeding or dying, or the camp is about to be to the ground, please let me sleep.
It's about to be frozen to the ground. We're being surrounded by wolves and winter wolves. And other things.
Fucking cringe.
Good. Anyways,
Okay.
Did I manage to get a short rest in the hour I was asleep? Or no?
You can have a short rest, but your long rest has been interrupted again.
God fucking damn it. Shit can fuck off, please.
Henry will quickly get out.
Let me check when I get back.
Where are they coming from?
where are the eyes? I assume, like, out in this direction? It was where we came from.
Roll a d10 for me, and then I'll answer that.
What? 5.
So, I'd say 5 minutes have gone by since you bothered to look. Does that sound fair?
Sure.
So, there's eyes all over the east and the south side of the camp. And I shouldn't have drew that, because now I gotta figure out how to make it go away.
I'll just gesture eastward and southward.
By south side, do you mean on the ledge?
Well, that's not wholly one ledge. That's supposed to be like a hill.
All right. Henry can see these eyes in the distance? Yes.
Oh yeah, you can see a lot of eyes. You can see blue ones, red ones.
That's a lot of eyes.
We should probably leave.
Henry is. I can try to scare them off.
I don't think
so.
we
First and foremost, since I recognize at least 2 of these creatures, would I know if it would be safer to stay and hold, or get everything packed up and leave? And if they would even be frightened by anything.
Roll a sanity check. We're gonna call it your luck.
Flop. 9.
So, in better times, when food was more plentiful, you'd think you're fine.
But a whole dragon isn't enough.
There's a lot of eyes out there, and you don't think that they're done being hungry.
So, would it be better to move them?
I'm giving you the hint. You have to interpret it how you want.
I mean,
If we turn our backs on them, they're going to attack. We need to run them off.
I think if we are going to run them off, we need to prove that we're not an easy meal. But then again, they might be so desperate they don't care. I'd rather not take that gamble. I think we should leave with a steady eye.
All right. You lost pack up. I'll keep a watch on them. If they get any closer, I'm going to try to scare them off.
So that's one vote. Henry's doing something dumb.
What? Oh, scaring them off. I'm gonna... How long does it take to pack a tent, DM?
Good question. I'll come back to that with an answer.
Okay.
not much of a hint.
So roll 2d20 because I can't get a straight answer on it.
I didn't mean to roll those privately or separately, but there you go.
So we'll say it takes 25 minutes if you want to pack it nice and neat, and it'll only take you 10 minutes if you don't give a shit and it just gets in there.
I just want it in the pack.
Oh no, it's not in the pack, it's in the carriage.
Oh.
We'll say
Will
your
it fit?
14's for you to have it on your person again.
I'd prefer it be... I'll just put it in the fucking carriage.
Which one?
Good question. Do they both still have horses tied to them?
Rick is tying horses to the other one.
I will put it in the one Brick's at. Because I like Brick. And he's warm.
So it would be this one that's getting loaded up with horses, and then the other one has already been kind of directed towards the west, but you're missing 2 horses and you don't know what the hell the plan for that one is yet.
Where are the horses?
Who are you asking?
Just anyone around, anyone that's rushing by.
Oh, they ran.
At this point, I'm gonna cast thaumaturgy to cause the campfire flames to brighten for a minute. Try to keep whatever's in the dark away a bit.
Performance check with advantage. Are you watching the eyes or are you watching your work?
I'm just watching the eyes quickly just throw the cantrip, whatever magic into the fire, keeping them away, trying to keep them more or longer.
So you see lots of the ones closer to the ground like flinch away, but some of the bigger ones, the blue ones and the yellow ones, start to look angry.
Hurry it up!
Brunk! What are you doing?
Me. I was still just sitting there meditating.
Might want to stop doing that and
Might
go
want to
take
stop
part in
doing
the festivities.
Indeed,
Do I
Papaya
hear
came
anything
by and
happening
told
out
you-
there?
No, your entire
Papaya came by and told you there's dangerous animals starting to surround the camp.
And we're packing up and leaving.
I am outside of the tent.
Someone make sure to throw the body in the carriage. We're taking it with us.
So there were some bloody footprints going out the other side of the tent.
Did you say body?
There was a body.
Yes.
No,
Someone-
everyone survived that dragon attack. Quite sure of it.
He was dead before.
This is a good question. While Henry is staying in the center just watching everything, does he notice anyone missing?
You notice that the old guy who previously was in charge of this is missing, and Maze was also missing.
Which one's Maze?
Maze was the first one who died.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So he would be the dude who's currently floated off in the river.
And what was the caravan's leader's name again?
Marvin?
Marvin. Okay.
He dead.
He did it.
Wait.
If you look, there's a new X on the map.
Yeah.
Fuck, when did he die?
When the door opened, somebody went and knocked on somebody's door. That's when the X was added.
The other two discovered him dead in the carriage with him.
Alright. Get him with us! So it's just those two, the two people that have died that are missing.
Didn't you say the other two ran away from that tent?
So the two dwarves ran to hang out with Brick and Highland.
Ah.
Because they
Not out
don't
of camp.
quite believe Pooh Bear about the whole, I'm just here to sleep.
Okay, so So the two horses that are missing aren't because someone left. Everyone's still accounted for.
You don't know. Go investigate.
I'm just asking, has Henry noticed anyone missing?
Okay, so Maze, one of the more fightery looking fellows, is the first one who died.
Yeah.
You don't know where his body went.
Henry's assumes it's still in the tent.
And then Arvin is over here just being dead by the tree stump.
Okay, but Henry hasn't noticed anyone else is missing.
Yep, that's it.
Okay, but there's still two horses missing.
Yes.
And a saddle.
One saddle, two horses. Reminds me, Henry, give me a sanity check. See if it was your saddle that disappeared or not. Evens or odds? Oh, well, either way.
Oh.
I feel like the one says your saddle is gone.
Yeah, that's fine.
You notice your saddle is gone.
Mm-hmm. Since we're still having trouble, since we're down to horses, as Papaya runs by packing up, Henry's going to say, hook Dobby up to the cart. Get him to pull it.
Me?
Yeah, I just tell you to do that while I'm watching the eyes.
All right. In fact, would someone care to help me? I believe I can actually turn into this now.
Horsey.
Yep.
Just your upper half just is replaced by a horse head. Nothing else changes.
No, I am a donkey. I am quite small. I am going to turn into a proper horse. Because I believe I can stay in it for 3 hours.
Mm-hmm. Half your druid level.
Yep, 3 hours.
Alright, so we got Dobby and Papaya hauling the second cart.
Are you a normal horse or a war horse?
I don't think I can be a war horse just yet. Give me a second.
You can be a draft. I think you can be a draft horse, which have a
Draft horse, that was the other one.
Is draft horse also named? What's the draft horse here?
Order?
Yeah, quarter. Yeah, no, I'll turn specifically into a draft horse because
So then you have
Yeah, so-
18 strength. So the wizard is going to have to cast Enlarge Reduce on Dobby, I think is the axe peak, right?
Yeah, Dobby.
And then Brick still gets an extra harness out for himself.
axe beaks are large.
Yes. This one becomes larger than large.
Larger than life.
Axe beak isn't strong enough to pull the cart.
The strength is the issue, I see. Hard.
30 combined strength will not pull Brick's carriage.
Oh,
Damn.
break squared specifically. That's fair.
Brick
is
isn't in
Brick's
it, but I will direct y'all's attention to this other one on the right that has a ballast under a cover on the top.
I assume that's the one that has the horses missing.
That's the one that has a papaya, an axe beak, and a brick currently being harnessed to it. Martise, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna pack up my belonging.
Are you going to pack it nicely
Yeah.
or in a hurry?
No, I'm gonna pack it nice.
So that'll be 25 minutes.
Okay.
What is my current HP as a draft horse? 19. So I have 19 on top of my 54.
I think with everybody panicking and tripping over themselves, I think 25 minutes is plenty.
Baronk, what are you up to? Packing?
I'm just standing there, like, staring at everybody. I've got all my stuff packed in my bag.
Are you doing anything about the drag marks leading out of camp?
I said something and everybody ignored me.
Oh no, your drag marks.
Not the footprints.
I thought you meant the ones that I mentioned with the blood.
As much as people would love to investigate that, it's not a good idea to do so.
Yeah, we kind of have to go.
So I rolled for everybody, and some of the NPCs heard you about the bloody footprints, but none of them care because they have bigger problems.
Like the
Okay.
30 plus animals ready to rip our throats out.
Funny, you only picked 30. None of you have tried to count them yet, and only one of you can see in the dark good enough to do it.
Yeah,
I think
that's
I
not
mean,
Henry.
I'm a little suspicious of the dwarves that were sweeping up the blood, but
Would you like to act on your suspicions?
I don't know how I would act on that while everybody's panicking about wolves.
Would you like to go confront them?
I feel like that's just going to lead to them asking me about dragging a body, and nobody wants to deal with it right now.
Aw.
Oh, you mean the consequences to your actions? I mean,
Oh, well, do howdy. This looks like a red flag. Unfortunately, red is Hannah's favorite color.
Is it your favorite color? Genuine question.
No, it is not.
Damn.
Oh, what is your favorite color?
What kind of
Purple.
color person do I seem like?
green.
Purple.
I am indeed a purple.
Yeah.
Oh,
I was going to say yellow.
I'm gonna go ask what direction we're heading, like where we're going to from here.
Who are you gonna ask?
yeah.
Who looks like they have their shit together?
Nobody.
Probably Henry.
Currently,
Actually,
that
me.
is... I don't know, Henry, give me a performance check. Mortice is currently the only one calmly doing anything.
Well,
good,
bold
boy.
of you to assume. I never stated how I was doing mine.
Hold on, we haven't got to Umber yet. But currently, what is Umber doing?
I believe she was indeed very calmly packing her tent.
So the whole 20-minute one? Or are you just, oh shit, panic, throwing it in the cart?
Well, no, she's still throwing it in the cart, but she's not doing it in a panicked manner. She's tired.
She's angrily throwing it in the cart.
Indeed. She's pissed off that she got woken up 3 times in the same fucking night.
Done with life.
Fair. So is everybody throwing stuff into Brick's cart, not the caravan cart?
Whichever one we think that can hold it, I guess.
My stuff stays with me.
Brick's cart definitely looks sturdy enough that it doesn't mind having extra things in it. The other one, it's a little flimsier looking.
Has anybody gotten the axe beak yet, or is it still just tied to a tree by itself?
The axe beak's over here by the cart on the right, being hooked up to it.
Okay.
But I didn't expect to need an axe beak token because I kind of thought it would get eaten.
I'm gonna walk up to somebody at this cart on the left and ask where we're going from here.
Where? You everybody here. Where the hell do you think we're going? Look at all this. Every time I come to the north, frozen wasteland, fucking dragons again, wolves. What's next?
As he said that, an ice elemental.
What is in the trees?
Is there stuff in the trees? Would you like to roll perception?
Sure. I meant who is that? But I will roll perception.
Oh, you're asking who this token is?
Yes.
That would be the little girl named Pask that is the wizard's daughter. You would know that.
No, the top trees.
Top trees.
This
That's
is Papaya.
Mortice.
Oh, yeah, that's me.
Oh.
Wait, got beef? You gonna throw me over the cliff?
You're investigating her hiding the evidence, so probably.
I wouldn't.
I'm looking in the trees.
Are you looking for your party members, or are you looking for other things?
No, I'm looking in the trees.
I think she meant she was looking for what is about to come get us in trees.
Oh. You're not sure yet, but like everyone else, you're starting to see eyes in the dark. Lots of eyes.
Cool. I'm gonna light a fire stick that I can't remember the name for.
Torch?
A torch.
A torch?
Fire stick, I would accept it.
Yeah, I would also accept fire stick.
I mean, it is a fire stick. It is literally a fire
Yeah.
stick.
It's a stick set on fire.
The Bernie stick thing?
In case
Orange
Anybody wonders
stick.
what Grizz deals with on a daily basis.
I don't understand why.
Covering
this
up
is
murders?
Wonderful.
Yeah. Is he the accomplice?
You know, aside from.
It was already murdered. I was helping him have a peaceful leave of Earth.
You were helping someone, that's for
That,
certain.
yeah.
Or he could have just been eaten by ravenous wolves.
Or, and hear me
No.
out, crazy idea. You let everyone else come help investigate and we get clues.
Alright, I'm back.
Here's the thing.
Just
though.
a
Not
thought.
a chance.
By most standards of god followings, what you did would not result in a peaceful rest. There
No,
are
that's
some.
sacrilege for most of them.
Okay,
You
listen,
don't
I'm
know.
a bugbear that has no religion.
That doesn't mean
Do
you don't
you?
know what it is.
A bugbear with no religion in D&D? Is that a thing?
Yes.
No, I'm serious. Are you an atheist bugbear? Because that's interesting.
Yes.
Are you saying
I'm
that,
just
or did
also-
you just not think of one?
Are you saying that for the sake of simplicity, so you don't have to think about it?
I'm like the old turtle from Kung Fu Panda.
Oogway.
He was extremely spiritual, and he did understand those kind of beliefs.
Yeah, he did.
Okay, but spiritual and religion are two different things.
Yeah,
That overlap quite a
no,
bit.
they are. They are.
They do. They are different, but they do overlap.
From time to time, but if you are simply spiritual, that is not religious.
Okay, well, in the moment, my bugbear was just thinking about how he didn't want this guy to get eaten by wolves, and was trying to
Have
do
him
him a
eaten
solid.
by things in the ocean instead.
So were you? Yeah. So are you telling me you knew about the wolves before they got to us?
No, I'm saying that there are lots of trees, and we're in the middle of freaking nowhere with wild animals at dark.
Like,
All of these
I know who called the
arguments.
wolves, and it wasn't the
I
druid.
don't know what else you think a dead body would attract.
I don't know. It was frozen and getting colder, but wouldn't give off any odor.
The blood
But
is
Mortiz
the-
doesn't know that because he never saw a body,
And you never will.
and I never will.
Plausible deniability.
That scent would not have spread far due to the fact that the wound had a big chunk of ice in it, basically.
Okay, I'm gonna
Alright, we
stand by my
digress.
bugbear is kind of dumb.
What's your intelligence?
Doesn't
I'm
matter.
just having fun with this.
Like
Yeah.
9 or
Funny.
10.
You're smarter than the average.
That's
Smarter
not-
than the average bugbear.
10 intelligence is legitimately average. You are not actually stupid. If you have a negative, you're below average, which means you're kind of stupid.
Somebody roll a d10.
D10,
Got it.
7.
Horse did it first. I think. Yeah,
Yeah.
Mortis.
Mortis is
I
first.
called you Morris. I'm so sorry.
That's alright. I'll never forget it. Don't worry about it. I'll make you pay for it
Oh.
later.
Don't worry, I'll
Okay.
send my restless spirits of the damned to
Mortis will
haunt you.
remember this.
On that note, would you like to play with the spirits?
No, but I would like to petition them to protect us. Or
How
at the
would you
very
like
least,
to try
me.
that?
What was that?
Nope, you said us first.
I wasn't sure which one I could get away with, so.
I mean, you can try your luck either way. How would you like to proceed?
After packing my things, I'm just gonna sit in the back of Brick's cart and, Here, I'm gonna message you a thing.
Alright, I guess we're coming back to her. Highland, I'm going to say, is doing a lot of the heavy lifting and mans the catapult.
Ballista?
Ballista.
Okay.
Yes, the ballista. My bad. Catapult sounded cooler.
I don't know. Trebuchets are always best.
Y'all have about 9 minutes left of your half hour. What would you like to do with your remaining 9 minutes?
Haunts. I'm being a Hans.
I can't speak horse. I can't understand you. It's like she's trying to speak to me.
I'm gonna go ask Valen where we're going to go from here, since he is the closest to me.
I suppose to our destination.
Which is what direction?
So I suppose it would be to the.
Are we waiting on the caravan still, or are they ready?
I mean, you don't have to wait for it, but
I feel like going by myself, surrounded by eyes, is probably a poor choice.
You'll be fine.
What would make you say that?
you're a monk.
I might
What
not
are
be
you
very
worried about?
smart, but I do have wisdom.
Oh, now
Yeah,
you're smart
correct.
enough. Got it. Got it.
His wisdom morally would have told you what you did was a bad thing more so than your intelligence.
Shh, I'm still learning all of this, guys.
Yeah, it's fine.
I know.
Have you ever watched CSI?
We're pulling your leg.
In CIS?
You don't actually.
No, I
care.
do not.
It was hilarious.
Yeah.
I appreciate what you've done greatly.
I appreciate what you've done greatly.
See, I find what you've done hilarious. Henry's gonna wring your neck though.
I think, yeah, I find it funny. Also horrific. And we're gonna pay dearly for it.
No. Don't mind him. I think you've done a marvelous job.
That's because you made him have to do so much less work.
No, don't. Maybe. Shush. Moving on. Hannah did great. Kronk is my favorite character.
Like I
As
said,
the normal-
the next 3 chapters of the campaign, just he's about to go through in an actual river. We're
Oh, yeah.
skipping chapters.
As a normal, chaotic, stupid person, I appreciate this.
Oh, Kramen. Her other
This became a one-shot?
was great.
Well, I mean, it's not a one-shot, but I guess it could turn into one.
It's about to.
if Pooh Bear does too much more stuff.
Sorry that took so long. I had to figure out specifically how to word it.
Ooh, angry family.
I'm not going to tell you no, but I'm going to remind you you want to use blood magic.
Yes.
You're sure?
Absolutely.
While we're being surrounded by wolves.
No.
That want to eat your blood.
No, you're not the smart one. You can't ask questions like that. Remember? Your words, not mine.
Yeah, which is it? You can't be both.
Just the brutality of that sentence.
My IRL wisdom is being questioned, and I don't know how I feel about it.
Oh, trust me, I know that. Trust me, I just ask them what happened to my first character, and they'll rip me a new asshole.
Listen, Hannah. Nothing will ever be as painful as trying to play a level 20, not level 20, a 20 int character when your IRL int is just 10.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know anything about that because you kill all of my characters' stuff.
I killed one.
Oh, that's right. You had a rat.
I killed a singular one.
No.
And my first move of my first combat.
You had other turns.
Oh.
You got one.
Did I hear that Karonk wants some combat?
No.
Yati, what the heck?
Most of us are all like, beat up already and expended all of our stuff. And
I don't know. I took a short rest. I'm ready to go.
Fuck off, you warlock piece of shit.
let's say that makes one of us.
It's awesome.
Well,
Thank you.
I now have a meme to post. Thank you so much, Cool Sid. Give me a moment. I need to post this now. Uh-oh. Where is it?
Ooh.
Yep, there it is.
So is anybody else ready to start walking, or are they all congregating around the
Well, I
thing?
don't know. Why don't you go and ask them?
Oh, that was a general question.
I
But okay.
think most of us are getting ready to get on the carts and go.
Yeah, I guess that would be more of a red question. Has there been enough time? Is everybody pretty much packed up and we are all getting ready to move?
Unless y'all would like to do something else fucky or ridiculous, we can say most of the NPCs have packed up and are ready to roll.
No, I don't think we have any other bodies we want to throw over a cliff. I think we're good to go.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
Hannah missed
pretty
one. Hannah missed
Okay,
one.
I was literally about ready to ask. Did she throw the other one over? Well,
No, he's still by the tree stump.
I didn't notice the other one.
Would you like
Oh,
to
I don't
throw
know
him
it's
in the
there.
river too?
Wait. Wait.
He's so upset he muted himself on accident.
I mean, if you're a detective, he'd probably be pretty pissed right now.
Cool said look too general for your character.
Okay, I can hear again. So wait, we're not taking, or I thought, wait. If Henry sees the new dead body, he's yelling to someone, put it in the cart.
I think it is in a cart, isn't it?
No, he's currently chilling out by a tree stump.
Oh, geez.
Again, the two fighters woke up, realized there's a dead guy in there with him, dragged him out by the tree, and then bigger shit kicked off.
Henry, seeing as how we're almost ready to go, Henry's going to quickly try to figure out what the fuck happened to him. Like, how did he die? Real quick, like.
All right, Umbra, would
The
you roll a
recently murdered
D100
guy?
for me?
Alright. 71.
You don't think you have a lot of time, Henry? What do you want to do? What are you looking for first?
Wounds and how did he die?
Again, he died of natural causes. Because you haven't rolled anything.
Well, I was saying, do I need to roll investigation or medicine?
Take your
They're
pick. They will give you
asking you.
different information.
I'll investigate.
I love your logic on this, Red. Pushes someone off cliff, quick glance at body, natural causes.
I mean, naturally he died because when you fall off a cliff into freezing water, you're gonna die.
Yeah, gravity's natural.
Also that.
The metal my knife is made out of is natural.
Druid would not agree with that.
Was somebody pushed off of a cliff that wasn't already dead?
That'd be you.
It was a joke. Whoa.
Lol, more teeth out here for blood.
Throwing shade.
Oh no, you're standing right next to me and I failed my like and wisdom save.
I'm not holding a weapon. I must use shove.
Damn. I don't have to do anything. You guys will kill each other if I give it long enough.
Do I find anything about how he died, or?
Okay, so where do you start? Feet, head, work your way down.
Do I notice any blood on him? Like, what is his? Do I see any wounds?
So there's a pretty obvious giant chest wound that's kind of froze over. There's no warm blood. He's turning blue like the other guy.
All right, I'll rip his shirt open to see if it looks like the other wound.
Looks identical. It's missing the giant ice knife.
All right, Henry's going to pat his pockets, see if he got anything in his pockets, and then go.
You don't find anything.
All right, Henry's hopping on the cart and like, all right, go, go, go.
Which cart?
Maracas.
Kronk
No,
is
you gotta
being a
call them
troll.
sad maracas.
Yeah, they were sad. That's right.
I'm gonna walk back to the caravan, wherever
just
he
saw-
just went.
I just saw your thing, Jenny.
Yeah. All my spell slots are back. Stop!
Literally me, to Sid.
Are you guys so tired? Alright. Henry's on the other people's caravan cart?
Oh, fuck no.
Pick your cart.
I just went to the nearest one.
It was
To
pick-
that one then. The one with the cannon.
Oh. I didn't tell you about the cannon. but it probably.
Well, you said you mentioned. I heard you mention that iron or.
Oh, it's got a
Highlander.
catapult.
But yeah, he went to that one. Also, that's also isn't that one that has Dobby on it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's going to that one. No Dobby left behind.
Oh.
But does he have socks?
Roll for socks.
Dobby have socks? No, then. No Dobby socks.
You didn't buy your favorite axe beak socks. No
Aw.
wonder he hates you.
He's
My
not
favorite
a
axe
free
beak is the only axe beaks I've ever had, and I've had him for for about a month.
No wonder that bird hates you.
Didn't even get him something
Axe
for
Beak 101. Buy socks. You buy the axe beaks. You buy the socks, like in the same trip.
I have an animal handling
As
of
somebody
one.
that really wants their birds to have shoes, I'm very disappointed in you.
Henry is not an animal person.
The fucking no.
Oh yeah, Hannah missed the smack talk where Papaya was talking to his bird.
But yeah, I could understand the axe beak. I said hello to it. It's just told me about how, man, I hate Pete Ryder. I'm gonna ditch him the second I get the chance. Unfortunately for that axe beak, unless it wants to live another day, it's death and freedom, or you're gonna have to continue sticking with us for a chance of survival.
Come with me if you want to live.
Mortice, would you roll a d4 for me? That beak would rather die.
Lol.
I think.
Then what? Wear socks?
Go with Henry for much longer.
As Papaya is next to them, she'll just a little bit longer.
Right. Umbra,
Yes,
you should have a speech by now for us, yes?
I do.
Did you
Who's all in
spend
the
your...
cart?
So in your cart we have Mortice, yeah?
Sure.
You getting in the Holy Bolly's cart?
How's the blizzard?
We'll get to that in a minute. So we've got Mortice, we've got Pooh Bear, Papaya, Highland,
Henry.
Henry. You've got Brick, yourself. You've got Paragold, Pask, and then you've got Boz. So there are 10 people on Brick's cart.
I'm with the cart. I'm not on the cart.
Oh yeah, that's right. The monk's probably going to show off and just run faster than the cart.
Be the little stick man we all had growing up that would chase our car.
How fast is the cart normally?
Normally?
Yeah.
40 feet.
Okay.
Oh yeah, no, Hannah can definitely outrun that damn thing.
Well, that's normally, so it's now got a horse, a wimpy little axe beak, and a tired cleric pulling it, so you don't know how fast the cart's gonna go. But yeah, Hannah can probably outrun the cart.
Huzzah. What is this dead X thing north of the river?
Oh, that was the dragon
That from
token.
Last session.
Oh, north of the river?
North of the
That
river.
is the dead Durgar that nobody got to investigate.
Wait, what?
That Umbra did.
Yeah,
Oh,
I got
you did.
100 gold from that bitch. The fuck?
Well, Hannah doesn't know that because she didn't go with you.
Fair.
He's busy murdering
I was
people.
sleeping.
I think
I mean,
what Red
sleeping.
meant to say no one important got to investigate.
Well, oof.
No, I said it that way because Hannah wouldn't know what Umbra had been doing on the other side of the river.
I don't think anyone knew. I don't think Umbra told anyone what she did.
Everybody had their backs turned. They were, dragon.
Unless you'd like to tell the rest of the group you have 100 gold to share, you should probably not admit that you have that 100 gold.
Listen, they know out of character. I'm trusting them not to metagame.
I feel like someone owes me money.
I hear
yeah.
the slight jingle of a lying bitch.
My elder god says someone has cash to owe me.
Oh my god, Jenny, what the fuck?
Nice. I'm just gonna like sprinkle gold and treasures and watch y'all kill yourself.
Jesus.
I'm sorry. I surprised myself.
Ooh, that was good. That was
But
good.
yeah, Red, I have that thing ready. When you
And
are.
Umbra's pockets go jingle jangle when you hear it quietly.
Are we getting close to ending, or are we taking a break?
We can take a break, but we're probably close to ending.
Okay.
Yeah,
Damn.
it's 9:40.
Oh shit, it is late. Fuck. How'd it get so late?
We started late.
Yeah, we did.
Did we?
Because we've also spent like an hour packing up.
We also talk a lot. We started
we get
late because
distracted. Started
laundry
late.
happened.
And you keep making fun of me.
I'm not making fun of you. I appreciate your efforts at hiding the corpse.
I think we're just acknowledging your actions. That's all.
I think it was a brilliant idea. Don't listen to them and their naysaying.
I think it was hilarious.
I'm happy to have made less work for you, Red.
Thank you. I had like a whole murder mystery planned out, and now I don't have to fucking worry about none of it.
Well,
Umbra goes and
thankfully,
digs the body out of the river.
Oh, she can't. It's been more than like 10 minutes. That body's gone.
Oh, no.
It's all the way to Albuquerque
Well,
at this point.
Need
I
remind
didn't
you
know
that
how
I
fast the
don't-
river was going, or if it was just frozen. Man, that would suck if it was just frozen.
There's
Flat.
some
Tonk,
lying
tonk,
there.
tonk, 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 tonk.
Just face down on the ice.
You just hear
He
the
died of
slight
natural
glide-
causes.
You just hear the slight gliding noise as it flies away.
Cody's gonna be like, "What did I miss?" And you're going to be like, "Your fucking wife, man."
Cover-ups.
Murderer.
Gonna have to ask him. So, like, does she ever, like, cover up any of your shenanigans? Like a murder?
How much do you like murder or crime dramas?
I don't.
Aha!
Hence getting rid of the evidence rather quickly.
This explains a lot.
No, I
So the
really
drama
don't watch
is-
any.
There is no crime. Whew. All right.
So are we just finished?
Uh,
We're not
do we
breaking.
need water break?
I mean,
I would like a potty break.
Same.
All right. Everybody, 5 minutes. I don't imagine that this will take much more than an hour. Probably closer to 30. Unless y'all do something extra ridiculous.
Red, shoot me a message on your back. I'm deafened.
Oh my god.
Or somebody.
All right.
All right. Let's see what the crew is up to. I think everybody's got their water or whatnot. I think I'm just coming back regardless.
The one from the multiverse.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Alright.
That's a skateboard as a bonus action.
Is everybody back?
I believe so.
No, just us three.
Damn.
15.
I'm
Or us
here.
4. Us 5.
Hi, Hannah.
We're missing red.
We're missing red.
We're missing God himself.
Lord of the multiverse.
So guys, we're gonna be playing Icewind Dale, Ryme of the Strahd.
Damn it, Steph, I told you to not read my notes.
Descent into Ryme of Waterstrahd.
Descent of the Frostmaiden.
Yes. Into Barovia expansion pack, only $9.99 souls per month.
Have you heard about the Hasbro CEO talking about how D&D is a 4-facet enterprise that has potential to be monetized more like video games?
Why am I not
Or it
surprised?
was something jargon speak, basically saying that they're looking into adding microtransactions.
Gross.
They already
To
have.
what?
No, people are starting to think that they're going to start doing it more, especially since Hasbro bought D&D Beyond. I think that they're betting that there's going to be even smaller packages of like different monster stats and spells that are just like individual standalone stuff.
To be fair, that might make it easier for people who don't make a lot of money. Instead of buying a $60 book, if they're playing the game or something, they could buy a little $10 pack that has whatever they need.
$10 for the spells, $10 for the monsters, $10 for the races,
Yeah, because if you
$10 for the subclasses.
if you don't care about the rest of the content, the book's just kind of a waste.
Yeah, there's a lot of extra that you don't need in there.
Yeah, if I only got paid $10 to get my swashbuckler and the handful of spells useful out of Xanathar's, hell with the rest of the book.
It could be useful. It could also be turned incredibly horrible. We'll see.
Do it right, it'll be a good thing.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna bet money on that.
And seeing as how it's Hasbro, they're going to milk it. They're going to do it badly. They're going to milk it.
If I could spend $10 per character for like each of the races, and I don't have to spend $60 to get one character class out of like Eberron, that's a steal.
Yeah. But seeing as how they've fucked up have been fucking up Magic the Gathering for the past year and a half, I don't think they're going to do it.
I don't think
nicely.
I don't think they're gonna do it at all, to be honest.
I bet they will.
Well,
It'd be too much work to
side.
do.
Umbra's been up to something and has a speech to give us.
Oh no.
Damn it, Red, I just shoved pizza in my face.
It's supposed to go in your mouth.
That too.
I mean, when they say pizza face, they usually
I'm
mean
sure if it went in her face, some of it made it into her mouth.
Or her nose.
I mean,
Dump
last time
eventually.
I did something like that, some of it got into someone's eye.
So, for anyone who's in the cart or looking at the back of Brick's cart, you see Umbra kind of pull out her staff and lay it across her lap flat and sit cross-legged, and close her eyes and take off her glove. She then kind of bites ever so gently into her wrist, along the vein, as ruby-like blood drips into the snow. It's kind of infused with this shadowy, bluish energy as it falls. As she then extends her hands out towards the direction of the glowing eyes. Spirits of old, of nature, malicious, malignant, or benevolent. I reach out to you from the mortal plane. I hate to disturb your rest more than once a week, let alone twice in a day, but we are in need. Drive off these attackers. Cover our escape. I offer my blood as payment so that it might remind you what it was once like to be alive. I offer you my magic so that the connection between us may grow stronger. My plea will not fall upon deaf ears. May the souls of the damned, the righteous, and those who stand somewhere in between help us tonight. We will need every power we have to drive off these ravaged, desperate land of Icewind Dale.
Roll Arcana, Medicine, and then a Persuasion.
That's about what I expected for her persuasion rolls.
Well. And your hit dice.
I did.
Spend one more.
Oh.
All right, y'all. Cart's ready to go. Everybody ready to get crazy?
Mm-hmm.
I'm waiting for crazy to happen.
Same.
I was kind of hoping you guys would be up to more shenanigans while I'm looking for something.
No, you promised us crazy. Waiting.
Oh, well then, can I get everybody to roll me a D100?
71. $35.
90.
90? 21? We've got an average going of what? 50-ish, I think?
Give or take.
Yeah,
We're still
average.
missing
That's what I'm after. The average.
Anna. Still missing
Me. What do I?
a D100. Wow, a 6. So we're looking at more like, what, 30 at this point? 40?
You're welcome.
Not often you see single digits when rolling a D100.
We got an average of 44.6.
Oh, it wasn't too bad. Too far off.
Even though I know
Why
red
are
doesn't
you
want.
good at math?
I'm not good at math. I just have a calculator.
Oh, cringe. Fuck off.
Add it all up and divide by 5. Easy.
Yeah.
No, I hate math. I despise it. I refuse to do it.
Oh, so do I. But
Yeah.
D&D
I'm not
requires
saying
it.
it's not easy. I just hate it.
See, I don't mind math. Math is I find
I love math.
honestly I really don't understand why everyone hates math so
Can't stand
much.
it. I like English.
I
like
enjoy
words.
strategy, and numbers can't lie to you.
I hate English, but I love reading. But I hate the language of English. I hate having to do spelling tests. Spelling tests were my kryptonite, especially since I am dyslexic. I'm also good at numbers for some reason. But fucking get me to read something out loud, I will flip around letters and everything, like every sentence. And it's just horrible to having to read out loud. It is the worst thing ever, having to read out loud for the entire class.
Reading's great.
Also, I liked
about you?
history, but history is always so boring that I would always fall asleep. But I would also study history in my free time.
I like certain portions of history. But not like history as a whole.
Now, dodgeball. Dodgeball was the greatest.
Guys, the DM rolled 2d4.
Got
That's
2-1.
the
So
amount
we're
of giant
only
owls we're gonna fight.
Yeah, we're only going to fight 2 giant owls. Not owl bears, just giant owls.
Just giant owls. Nothing else.
They just all have like 30 eyes each.
Yeah.
So, as the carts start moving, because y'all left the fire burning, Mortice sees 2 really large shapes move into the camp and start snacking on your dead guy.
Oh yeah, that's concerning.
Like,
Is Mortice just staying back in the...
He just didn't grab my token.
there's a lot of shit. I gotta move him, and I'm having technical difficulties.
So he just
Is
didn't grab my
he-
token is all.
Nah, he left.
But what concerns y'all is that, Mortice, would you like to shout out a warning about the 2 shapes that are taller than 10 feet in the camp?
Oh, good.
What are the shapes?
They look
Triangles?
like you, but bigger when you're transfigured.
Got it. Very large bears.
But
Do you mention
No.
or
Best you
do
not know.
mention these?
Best you not know
Nope.
what's coming. You already know we gotta get going. You don't even know how bad it is behind us.
Oh, on that note, that's just the 2 giant shapes. You see hundreds of smaller shapes.
Like I said, I'd hope that we're going as fast as we can already
You are,
until we
then
get to the
you
bridge.
realize you're at the bridge. And then the cart stops. And then your Perigold starts shouting, "Where the hell is my damn book?"
I didn't you damn. Why
You
do
all
you
know
need
the Perigold's the wizard.
you lost your book?
I didn't fucking lose it. I've been looking for it.
It's only lost if you admit it's lost.
Well,
Is that it?
Yeah.
I'm Just gonna borrow a bunch of those little tokens again.
That's about how things work. Oh yes, while we're traveling.
Is this dude visible in the river, or is
No, he's very gone. I just left him up there because I might use that token again later. And that way I don't have to find it in my computer. Umbra, can I get a sanity check from you?
Sure. $19,
lots of ghosties?
probably.
Well, damn, guys, let me tell my story.
No. I mean, I was gonna ask, can I choose to fail, but I don't know, so.
Maybe don't do that, because you see about 20 ghosts along the ridgetop playing with some wolves. And then you
Do I
hear the wizard.
recognize any of them?
A lot of them look like something you murdered in the last couple of hours.
The barbarians.
You all just hear Umbra seemingly say hello to no one.
You know, more ethereal than the corpses that have been chilling out in the snow. Whiz boy.
Oh shit.
He found his book.
I would fucking hope he found his book. Jesus Christ.
What changed?
He looked
He
under
rolled
his
a
shirt.
30.
He just looked at his shirt and it was right there.
He forgot to pull it out of his pillow that was in his bedroll that he's been sitting on. So he pulls it out because he's sitting up helping steer the cart with everybody on it, and then he starts mumbling some bullshit, and you see a big circular portal. Y'all drive into it. You can hear wolves getting closer, all the howls. And who's on the back of the cart?
I think me and probably Mortis?
Ortiz?
Mortis, thank you.
Yeah.
Get there later, I promise.
Mortis, will you give me a religion check?
You better pray to your god.
11.
Y'all have gods?
Not that I know of. I ain't picked one yet, at least.
Fair.
What's a joke?
Your joke was funny, Hannah.
Well, y'all disappear into the portal. You pop up on the far side of the river. A couple of wolves make it through, but they wander off in a different direction. But Mortis, you recognize...
Both of the caravans?
Yes. And then y'all keep journeying off into the dark in a hurry because Mortis. As soon as I remember how the hell to pronounce this.
Prestidigitation?
You...
Oh.
Yes. You recognize what looks sort of like a werebear, but way bigger than any werebears you've ever heard of. And it reminds you of the legend of Oya Minartok.
Bless you.
Yes. But really, really gigantic werebear. Humanoid looking.
Interesting.
Now, I need a brave volunteer.
And
You've been voluntold.
I hear that.
I would like to volunteer as tribute.
Well, you can roll too. Hannah, I need a D100. Umbra, I need a D8.
Wow, the low rolls. I'm so surprised by that, actually.
Goodness.
What is happening?
Goodness gracious, Hannah.
All of my D100s have been garbage.
I see
Well,
that.
Low number
That
could
might
be
be good or
good.
bad because the blizzard starts to die down.
Hey!
Good.
Good.
Das gut.
Very, very good.
Maybe. Y'all are still being hunted. Umbra only rolled a 3. Y'all make it 3 hours into the dark before everybody needs to stop and rest.
Umbra would have been trying to sleep that entire time.
Well, we only would have had 3 hours is the thing, because I would have, after 3 hours, I'm no longer a horse.
So we have
Oh.
to stop.
But that worked
Yes.
out.
Yeah, it worked out perfectly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Umbra would have been napping. She would have, of course, taken care of her wrist and had someone else look at it, so she's not bleeding all night. But
Would y'all like to stop or push your luck in the dark?
How much time do we think we have till till we are at the city?
Who's my local? I think Papaya's the local.
Yeah.
Yes, I am the local. Not to mention I can actually speak to people now.
Well, we can't really push it anyways. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Nobody can move the wagon or anything. So
I mean, she can do it again for another 3 hours.
Oh.
Her wild shape.
didn't she? Jenny, didn't
I
you
never
use your
got
wild
arrested.
companion?
Yep. I
Oh.
only had one
Yeah.
left. And I did
That
not
was
get
her-
arrested.
That was her last.
we have to stop no matter what.
I got a
We also
short
still-
rest.
We also
I can keep
still need to
going.
figure out who the imposter is.
How much time do we think we have until daylight?
Also a good call.
Papaya, I need a nature check.
Nature. I can do nature, hopefully.
All natural.
I don't believe you.
10.
You indeed
Well-
cannot do nature.
Papaya.
You're a druid! You have one job!
She's sleepy. Leave her alone.
So, yeah, my intelligence is okay. Druids are more so for things like survival and such.
Well, about that. Y'all... Even the locals not really sure how far away from civilization you are.
Don't I have a map?
You do, but
But we also
I'm
did a little
looking over
wizardly
to that.
fuckery.
You apparently can't read it.
We also did a little
No,
wizardry
it's not,
fuckery.
it's not that I can't read it, it's because the wizard displaced us and I can't quite figure out where we are in comparison.
Like, how
Bingo.
far did he displace us? Which direction did he displace us?
Did you tell us how much time there is until daylight?
Hold on.
I think.
It is.
One moment.
It is blizzardy, so we might not be
Not
able to
anymore.
figure it out.
No, it's not.
Oh, keen.
Blizzard wore off.
Oh,
But I'm
Somebody-
asleep currently, so
Yeah, so your keen mind doesn't do you any good if you're sleeping.
indeed.
Unless you
just a
would
quick
like to not be
reminder.
sleeping.
I would
Yeah.
like to fly in the air if I see any towns in the foreseeable distance.
any distant lights?
So you can see lights. Not a whole lot of lights, but you can see lights up to the northeast. Probably only about 5 miles away. Ish.
That's pretty close.
So you guys will probably enter town at the start of your next game. Which town y'all don't know yet, because
We'll probably figure that out when we actually get there.
yeah, your local doesn't know where the hell y'all are, because to a point, all the tundra looks the same, and the wizard did some wizard shit.
Okay, at the very least,
Y'all had an exciting 3 hours of running from wolves and something bigger, but eventually
We
they
don't
got
know about
tired.
the something bigger.
Because someone didn't tell us.
Would you like to tell them now?
No.
No.
okay,
No.
sometimes ignorance is bliss.
Uh,
I mean, he knows a legend about it, so
mhm.
that's up to him if he's going to share.
Nope.
I am out of spirit totem and wild shapes, and the worst part, I think my spirit totem only comes back on a long rest.
Wild shit comes back on a short.
Oh yeah, no, the good one's the spirit totem though.
Yeah.
I don't really need to be using my wild shapes unless I need to get up into a room.
5 miles
Or
won't take
need-
us long to
Or
get there,
need
though.
some bulkiness, extra
The-
hit points.
We'll make 5 miles within an hour. So,
it
say if you
is-
could
it
wild
is
shape
short rest.
for like an hour. That's all you need.
Oh yeah, no. After that, she is taking the hour rest. And my spirit totem does come back on a short rest. Okay, that's good. I guess I do have that in wrong. Then I need to fix that.
Yeah, most of Druid's features actually come back on a short rest because, well, they don't get their spells back till long rest. Similar situation with the cleric.
I have the short rest, long rest toggle on, so
Yeah.
all I have to do is press a button.
So, to be a downer, it's
We
going
should
to be
really
a
find-
long 5 miles.
How about while we're stopped here, we find out who's been killing everyone?
I mean, who could it
Is it
be?
Unfortunately,
On that
Papaya is too
note,
tired
Can I
to
get
figure
somebody to roll me? 3 of you each roll 1d60?
that out. 1d6?
A D60? I don't think we can.
You
Yeah, you
can.
can.
You
Yeah,
can.
that's a
You
custom
have to
roll.
type it. Yeah. You have to type it in the chat. 7.
19! Hell yeah, let's go.
Alright.
Anna, you roll 3d20.
It's the same thing.
Not really.
No, it's
Technically,
not,
no.
unfortunate.
Because your minimum is the
because-
3.
Yup.
Whereas 1d60 is a minimum of 1.
So you know your little type box? Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. So,
No, that one doesn't count.
on that note, does anyone notice when the spare cart disappeared? About
I didn't know there
halfway
was a
into your
spare
trip?
cart.
After the
I
portal.
think I
What do you mean? What?
It was there before.
after-
they were
No,
with you till about halfway through your second hour.
I mean, in character, Papaya probably wouldn't have noticed she's pulling the cart.
Yeah, Papaya's
I-
busy. Umbra's asleep.
I would have
More
noticed.
kids to see in the dark. Would you
Yeah.
have said
Henry's
anything?
been staying up, and he would have probably noticed.
I would
or
have said
been paying
something.
attention.
A cart goes missing, I would have said something. As long as it wasn't one of the giant things that took it out, then I'd just get my mouth shut.
Nope. Wasn't one of the
And-
giant things.
Henry would have been watching because he knows someone's been killing people. He wouldn't let that out of his sight. He's been fixated on this,
I think it's the dwarves.
probably. But
I
is
think-
it both one of them or both of them? Is it quite?
Why not
question.
both?
I think they both stabbed him in the back, and the bugbear stabbed him in the front.
I believe it. Bugbear did it.
3 holes. I mean, come on.
It was 1 hole and 3 others. There were
So
four.
there's two short ones, aka two
Says
daggers from the short guys,
bugbear.
and also one that went all the way through from the front. Hence the bugbear.
Are we going to
And it
trust
was
this
bigger
one?
than a nice knife.
And there was
Exactly.
still another one. There
No,
were four in
Something-
total.
but a through and through is two holes, an entrance
Yeah.
and an exit.
Your two midgets and Hannah did it.
I'm so confused.
Whoa. Hey, we don't call they're little people now.
Yeah, no, they're angry dwarves. Which, by the way, one of them is unaccounted for. But about 3 hours after dawn, the other cart will catch up to you guys.
So so we have 2 dead people and now a missing dwarf.
You've had a missing dwarf. Umbra never found the second Duergar.
Yeah, but the dwarves were with us on the carts and everything.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. So you're talking. So you're talking about a Duergar, not one of the missing 2 dwarf twins.
The dark dwarves, one of them's unaccounted for.
Oh,
Two twins.
You-
Okay, but
no,
the twins
yeah.
are still here.
the twins are still here. You
The twin-
said that differently.
Yeah, you said
what
it
you meant.
weirdly.
Yeah,
That
because
was
I want to see
extremely
who's
strange.
paying attention.
Yeah, sure, we'll go with that one.
And because I'm
Alright.
getting tired.
Yeah, I was gonna say we'll go with that one.
Call it here.
All right. At this, seeing as Papaya and Umbra are both out of it or getting tired, Henry's just going to go. All right, gotta do this myself. All right. Henry's
Yeah.
going to or whoever's driving the cart, get them to stop the cart. Or wait, no, the cart's already stopped. Henry's going to get
Druid.
out and
Druid stopped being a Hans. Cart had to stop.
yeah.
Yeah,
Henry's going to
pretty
get out of
much
the cart.
once
And
you lost a horse, the cart would stop because Brick and the axe beak aren't strong enough to pull it.
mhm. Yeah, so
What
Henry's
frick
going to
is
get out
anything?
and
Wait.
All right, everyone, get out of the cart. We have something we need to do. I'm going to start waving down the other cart.
Oh no. You have 3 hours until the cart catches up to you.
I thought you just said that the cart came up. What?
The other one disappeared. We don't see it for
got
another 3
lost.
hours.
And you see it 3 hours later.
I'm talking about now that we have that cart here.
We didn't
Okay.
wait 3 hours though.
Do you
Wait.
want to?
So,
I'm so fucking confused.
Oh.
Okay,
here's the thing.
the second cart, this one up here with the 2 dwarves in it, right? After
Okay.
the teleport, it got lost. We will not see that cart for 3 hours. We have tons of stuff to do for 3 hours. We will make it to town within 3 hours. We will
Okay.
not see that cart until we are in town already.
Okay, yeah. So then,
Town
okay,
in
so,
6.
Oh,
okay,
town's
so
in
that-
6
that's
hours?
what's going on.
You have people that need to sleep before they can pull the cart again.
A short
Yeah,
rest.
I have to take an hour. Hence why 6
Yeah.
normally would be 5.
But how long's the trip? How long is it going to take us to go 5 miles?
An
A
hour,
while.
an hour each. So 5.
Oh, okay.
Red
That's-
said that
Okay, so
Almost
then
6.
back up.
So we
Henry's
see it
going
about
down the cart.
halfway.
Okay, yeah. So then, backing up, Henry's just going to get out of the carts. It's like, okay, everyone out of the cart. We need to do something. Leave Umbra be. She's fine. And Papaya.
I'm not in the cart. I'm flying currently.
Man, it kind of sucks. I have to take this hour, or else we're not moving.
All right, Henry, who are you trying to get out of the cart?
Everyone.
Gonna need a persuade check.
Will that do?
So, you somehow managed to cajole everyone except the young wizard out of the cart. Her dad won't let her out of the cart. He also will not let you anywhere near her.
Well, I mean, the child staying safe in the car, I think, is fair.
She'll be fine. She doesn't need to hear this. All right. We are one or more of us has some explaining to do. And I intend to find out who has killed two people in this night, both with the same spell. So, either the culprits may step forward now, we'll tie you up and take you to the authorities. Or I shall take measures to figure out who among us is the killer.
Did we all
So-
know about the second one since that like was noticed while we were in the process of leaving?
Everybody knows about the second dead guy, but so far Henry's the only one who sort of investigated it.
Also, fade to black.
And it'll be 3 hours before you can investigate the other cart, because this is probably where we're going to stop for the night.
As we've said, we're gonna stop like 3 times now. Everybody's getting tired.
Yeah. DM is getting drowsy, which means DM cannot formulate certain things, and that's never a good thing.
All right, lads, that's where we're ending for the night. Thanks for coming along. Thanks for watching. Broken, thanks for popping in. Do me a favor, give your moms a hug. And we'll see y'all next time. I believe we'll see y'all Thursday. We'll see. DM is sick for that, so we'll see. But should be Thursday. Y'all take care. And as always, be kind to each other. Peace.